From peaceful dairy farms to refrigerated supermarket shelves, every slice of cheese follows a long and meticulously controlled journey. Behind its creamy texture and rich flavor lies a precise chain of processes: milking, filtration, pasteurization, fermentation, curd cutting, whey separation, pressing, salting, aging, slicing, and packaging. In this video, we explore that entire journey, from fresh milk at the farm to the perfectly finished cheese enjoyed in homes worldwide. Let's begin where everything starts: the dairy fields and milking stations. After the milk is collected, chilled, and loaded into insulated tankers, its journey shifts from the farm to the factory. Here, raw milk must undergo rigorous cleaning, separation, and pasteurization to ensure purity and safety before it can be turned into cheese. This stage lays the foundation for both quality and flavor. Let's move inside the processing plant to see how fresh milk is prepared for cheese making. Once the milk has been filtered and screened for impurities, the next step is to bring its composition into perfect balance. Cheese requires a precise ratio of fat, protein, and moisture, so the factory uses centrifugal separation and standardized blending to achieve exact specifications. Only when the milk is purified, balanced, and pasteurized can the transformation into cheese begin. Let's continue to the cheese-making area where milk becomes curds. With filtration complete and the milk now pasteurized and compositionally standardized, it is ready for fermentation and coagulation. This is where the magic happens. Starter cultures develop acidity, enzymes form curds, and the milk begins its physical transformation. Temperature, timing, and movement now determine the cheese's final texture. Let's step into the main production line where curds and whey begin to take shape. After the curds form and are cut into uniform cubes, they begin releasing whey, a critical step in defining the cheese's firmness. As heat is gently applied, the curds shrink and firm up, preparing them for pressing and shaping. This controlled removal of moisture determines the density, texture, and flavor development of the final product. Let's follow the curds as they move from cutting to draining and finally into the pressing stage. Once pressed, shaped, salted, and aged to perfection, the cheese enters the finishing phase. Now the focus shifts from production to preservation, slicing, sealing, vacuum packing, labeling, and boxing. Each step ensures freshness, extends shelf life, and maintains the cheese's signature aroma and texture. Let's head into the packaging area where the final transformation takes place. After packaging, the cheese is palletized, loaded into refrigerated trucks, and distributed to supermarkets and specialty stores. There, customers choose from neatly stacked displays, selecting products based on texture, aroma, and flavor preference. Finally, at home, the cheese completes its journey, opened, sliced, melted, layered into sandwiches, or enjoyed on its own. Let's follow the cheese beyond the factory as it reaches consumers and becomes part of everyday meals.